teman-teman semua. Hello guys, how are you today? And yeah, this is a new year and I hope we can realize. Aku harap kita semua bisa wujudin impian kita di 2022 ini. Oke, hari ini aku mau lanjut untuk belajar reading in English. Jadi ada beberapa short story juga. Dan ya, aku bakal langsung aja karena biar gak kelamaan juga. Mohon bantuannya untuk koreksi kalau aku ada salah baca. Thank you. The two men. A voyaging ship was wrecked during a storm at sea, and only two of the men on it were able to swim to a small desert-like island. The two survivors, who have been a good friends, not knowing what else to do, agreed that they had no other resource but to pray to God. However, to find out whose prayer was more powerful, they agreed to divide the territory between them and stay on opposite sides of the island. The first thing they prayed for was food. The next morning, the first man saw a fruit-bearing tree on his side of the land, and he was able to eat its fruit. The other man's parcel of land remained barren. Sorry ya, ayamnya agak berisik. After a week, the first man was lonely and he decided to pray for a wife. The next day, another ship was wrecked, and the only survivor was a woman who swam to his side of the land. On the other side of the island, there was nothing. Soon, the first man prayed for a house, clothes, more food. The next day, like magic, all of these were given to him. However, the second man still had nothing. Finally, the first man prayed for a ship so that he and his wife could leave the island. In the morning, he found a ship docked at his side of the island. The first man boarded to the ship with his wife and decided to leave the second man on the island. He considered the other man unworthy to receive God's blessing, since none of his prayers had been answered. As the ship was about to leave, the first man heard a voice from heaven booming, "Why are you leaving your companion on the island? My blessings are mine alone, since I was the one who prayed for them." The first man answered, "His prayers were all unanswered, and so he does not deserve anything." "You're mistaken," the voice rebuked him. "He had only one prayer which I answered. If not for that, you would not have received any of my blessing." "Tell me," the first man asked the voice, "what did he pray for that I should owe him anything?" "He prayed that all your prayer be answered." Okay. Wow, keren sih. Berdoa dikabulin. Mantap sekali. Right, and this topic tadi about story yang aku bacakan, titlenya itu, judulnya adalah The Two Men, seorang dua pria. Wait please. And next topic 2, the title is Triple Filter Test. Right, kita langsung aja mulai. Okay. In ancient Greece, Socrates was reputed to hold knowledge in high esteem. One day, one fellow met the Greek philosopher and said, "Do you know what I just heard about your friend?" "Hold on a minute," Socrates replied. "Before telling me anything, I'd like you to pass a little test. It's called the triple filter test." Triple filter? That's right, Socrates continued. "Before you talk to me about my friend, it might be a good idea to take a moment and filter what you are going to say. That's why I call it the triple filter test." Why? Menarik. Okay. The first filter is truth. 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 Have you made absolutely sure that what you are about to tell me is true? "No," the man said. "Actually, I just heard about it and..." "All right," said Socrates. "So you don't know if it's true or not." Aduh, sorry, aku lagi bilang. Now, let's try the second filter, the filter of goodness. Is what you are about to tell me about my friend something good? "No, on the contrary." "So," Socrates continued, "you want to tell me something bad about him, but you are not certain it's true." Wait guys. And lanjut. "You may still pass the test too, because there one filter left. The filter of usefulness. Is what you want to tell me about my friend going to be useful to me?" "No, not really." Okay. "Well," conclude Socrates, "if what you want to tell me is neither true or good nor even useful, why tell it to me at all?" Tes 3 filter ini. Jadi intinya di story itu ya tiga tes, ngetes untuk tentang apa ya, biar I don't know. Oke, kita lanjut ke topik ketiga. Sebelumnya thank you ya udah bantu aku, dan ya aku cuma mau sharing belajar, bukan sharing sih, cuma mau belajar baca dan biar ada teman aja, jadi aku bikin video gitu biar nggak ngerasa sendiri. Oke, next, Pinku, a little squirrel, was fond of placing bets with her friend Tutu Parrot. However, she always felt disappointed as she always lost the bet. Poor Pinku was forced to over 5 of her favorite nuts in return. All her friends advised her to avoid any further betting, but Pinku used to remain silent with a faint smile. Tutu had lost one of his paws in a sharp, dense bush. Some of his wings had also been damaged, so he used to move with great effort and difficulty. The entire group of squirrels always made fun of Pinku, as he had not won even a single bet against Tutu. There was a lot of activity and buzz around the jungle as winner of annual award for loving and kind-hearted soul was to be announced. Everyone in the forest was quite sure that, like previous 2 years, the award was expected to go to Melody Sparrow. Melody was known all around the jungle as kind and noble soul. She was always present whenever anyone needed her help. When the winner was announced, the result was not surprising at all. The jury had declared Melody as winner. Melody was called on the stage to receive her prize. When she arrived on stage, she announced, "I think Pinku is a deserving winner this year." Baik banget. Everyone got surprised by this unexpected announcement. King Lion asked her, "But why?" Everyone knows that Tutu needs help because of his physical shortcoming. He even needs support to arrange his food. No one gives him company when he wants to play. Melody's reply. But no one has ever noticed that Pinku plays a bet with Tutu every day, only to lose and share her notes with him. Melody stopped and then said, Has anyone ever do why such a soft squirrel who can run so fast lose a bet every single day to a helpless parrot? I bet no one here can defeat Pinku so easily. Okay. Wait. The emotional word of Melody moved everyone to cheer, and everybody looked back to find Pinku standing in a corner gladly supporting Tutu. And the King Lion announced, "Come here, Pinku, you deserve this award." Pinku smiled at Tutu, and together they stroll toward the stage to receive the prize. Keren banget. Ya ampun, terharu aku. Oke guys, jadi hari ini itu aja belajar bacanya. Thank you buat kalian yang udah bantu aku sampai sejauh ini. Dan tentunya mohon bantuan untuk koreksinya kalau aku ada salah baca. Thank you buat kalian. Semoga untuk tahun 2022 ini yang mau apply beasiswa itu dimudahkan, dilancarkan, dan semoga lolos untuk beasiswanya. Dan sampai jumpa di video berikutnya. Jangan lupa untuk video beasiswa ada di Senin, Kamis, dan Sabtu jam 7 malam. Bye bye.